Okay, I built something pretty cool that will save you a ton of time if you're looking for a place to rent. We know that in big markets like London, Toronto, Paris, New York, it's so freaking hard to find a decently priced place to live in these days that when my friend Shane decided that he needs to move and find something cheaper where he can live, I was there to help him and test Claude Code in the process of building this agent. And so I had found open source GitHub by someone who did the exact same thing in London. And he said that it took him 6 days to find a new place, which is amazing to do in London. So I was like, let's see if we can do this for Toronto too. So I started with this open source GitHub, and I will share that in my notes. And so what I set up through a lot of back and forth with Claude Code, because let's face it, Opus 4.7 sucks compared to 4.6, and it just keeps making mistakes. So it's really important to start challenging it these days and push back. But I know Mike in London was able to do this, so I should be able to do it too for Toronto. All right, so first I told the agent who it was hunting for, the person, the age, what he's looking for, his budget, 1 bedroom, ideally near his work. Claude Code figured out the closest areas around his job that it should focus on, and those became our high priority neighborhoods. So we broke it down with high priority based on a neighborhood that is around his job, and also he's looking for parking, which is something that not all places have. And the medium for us is does not have parking, and low, it could be anywhere else in Toronto, just not outside of the city of Toronto. First version worked locally. I run it manually. It was easy, but the goal was 0-click, daily, automatic. So I tried a cron job, but that broke because it can't read the Mac OS keychain where Claude Code stores its tokens. So much back and forth here. I got really mad at Claude because I was like, this guy can do it in London, I can do it for Toronto. So what actually solved it was Anthropic's remote routines. They're cloud-side agents that run on Anthropic's infrastructure. $5 for API credits, one config call, that's it. Schedule the script to run at 3 p.m. in Toronto every day. No laptop required. I don't have to be logged in. No Chrome required. And we are scraping Kijiji, Craigslist, and rentals. Kijiji was easy. Craigslist was also easy. Where we got a little blocked was rentals.ca. Those are higher priced properties, but still, we want to see what's out there. And we can always change this agent if we need to. It was blocked by Cloudflare, so I had to route it through Scraping Bee, a service that proxies for real Chrome sessions. This can cost me a little bit, but it does have 1,000 sessions for free included. And I'm going to run it for the next 2 weeks because I have a free trial for now until May 15. And I'm going to see what results I get from it. The email that my friend gets for the search is going to give the source. So we're going to know which sources are better than others for what he's looking for. So free tier is 25 credits per request, fits in the 1,000 free credits per month that I get from Scraping Bee. So every day around 3 p.m., my friend gets an email from the agent, an HTML digest from my Gmail to his Gmail using SMTP and a Gmail app password. So it shows the rent, the neighborhood, the parking status, age, and for high listings, a ready to send outreach message. He can copy paste. Real send, real inbox. One thing I've learned with Claude Code, very important, is you can set things up to run fine one time, but there is zero guarantee it's not going to break the next time, which is exactly what happened. The first time I tested all this because I was logged in, everything was fine, and then the next day, crickets, and I have no idea that it didn't go through unless I check. So now we have error logging, and that's something that all Claude Code projects should have. If you have any process that you want to repeat, like with an agent, you need to make sure that there's an error log step in the process so you know if it fails, especially if it's something really important. If Kijiji and Craigslist and rentals all return 0, I get an alert email. If Python throws an exception, I get an alert email. Both alerts land in my inbox, not in my friends. If I don't hear from any errors, I'm assuming it works. I'm still gonna check with my friend in the first few days if he's getting it consistently, because that's the best way to test. We always have to test our processes when we're setting up automations. What's the potential cost? Total monthly cost around $5 of Cloud API credits. Right now we're on the free tier of Scraping Bee. Total time saved, 30 minutes of scrolling per day. If you add all that up, that's like 5 hours a week that we are saving in terms of actually looking for listings. Make sure you challenge the AI agent, the AI tools. They're not perfect. by any means. When you are setting things up, don't just take, whatever AI is telling you, challenge it. So, especially with Opus 4.7, I think it's very important to challenge AI. The tools I've used, Claude Code, Anthropic Routines, Scraping Bee, and the Gmail SMTP. Total budget $5 a month and saving us 5 hours a week and all the stress of dealing with searching for a place. Try this out, start with that GitHub, customize it for yourself, and keep Claude on its toes.